We on. All right, bet, bro. So you just got to the house to be there. You said, bet. Back up in this once again. I'm going over to YouTube, y'all. Quick, hot second. Anyway, what's happening? Oh, ain't nobody in the house but Trey. Salute, bro. I got you. Just gonna chop it up. Ain't no fights this weekend, but the fantasy boxing league ain't gonna start until the week of the Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. So it's gonna be a slow week. Eric R, salute. What's good with it, bro? D Bed, salute, bro. What's happening? Just gonna give it a minute. What's good though? Y'all check out the fights this weekend. Y'all see Shakur put them paws on I forgot the old boy name, but the Asian cat. Chad Ross in the building. Salute, bro. What's good? I was just talking about the league too. I said ain't no it's gonna be a slow week this week. Said the league start back on the week of the Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight, right? Hey, if y'all want to jump on D Bids, Eric R, Champ Ross, that's the link up there to jump on stream, y'all. If y'all want to jump on and chop it up. But I think that's the week of the fight. Hold on. Champ Ross said there was only one real card this weekend in the UK, Joyce versus Zane. Good fight, but nothing else. So I figured we start Tank Ryan weekend back. So give us a little break. Hell yeah, I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna mind. Bask in the glories, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm two-time champ over here. Decision champ, two-timer. You feel what I'm saying? Charles D, salute, bro. What's happening? If I ain't getting nothing else, you know what I'm saying? I'm up there in the decisions, you know what I'm saying? As, you know, I gotta be proud about something. You know, talk about uh DB said I like the Keyshawn Davis fight. Yeah, man, my motherfucking ESPN plus didn't cut on until Big Baby fight. I missed out on that one, but Ruff said he was looking good. Looking good against an experienced fighter and what was the old boy name? Something with Yidget. I think it was Yidget. Eric R said it's 3:53 a.m. out. He said I'm on my way back to the States in a few hours. Oh, okay. Eric R said congratulations, Marlo, back to back. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Two-time champ, man. Charles D said, I got my shit together. I finished off strong and just missed them damn KO. Real, huh? Jen Ross say, two-time decision champ, Marlo cashing in over there. Great job. Appreciate you, bro. Got to do something, man. I think I came in like high to mid 30s in the overall results. I had to do something to hold us down, man. DB say, here's Sharp. Talking about Keyshawn, I think. D Low, salute, bro. Napoleon, salute. Hey, I put the results and everything up from the league, y'all, on the community page in the standings. Oh, let me see. Oh, shit. The fuck? Hold on. I'm just trying to find Gil Cole. Salute, bro. What's happening? Try to go to the community page, real community tab, so I can see if I can share it. I can't see the chat real quick, y'all. Let me try to see if I can. See if I can pull that thing up. See the standings, man. Let me see if I can shine. I see you say the WBC mini belt will be up for grabs again this season. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this my, y'all know I ain't really, I don't know. Can y'all see it? Chan Ross said, I got to send WBC belt to the UK. Nick Harmer. That's another two-time champ. Just case Fundora, yeah. Fundora got set down. Can y'all see the screen? Derek Bailey said, Lou, bro, what's happening? I can't even see it. It's probably y'all probably not able to see it, but the overall standings is what I was trying to show y'all. But Nick Harmer became a two-time champ. George Hall took second, and Joseph Brown took third. And then Geneva Warren came right behind him. Then Chris Light, Derek Bailey took 6. Trey X took 8 behind Jesse Aguilar. Shout out to him. Thomas Evans. Yasir tied for 15th. Napoleon Armstrong, strong 18. Gil Cole, 23rd. Rod X right behind him, 24th. And Charles D tied for the 24th spot. Eric Har had 32nd. I had 34. I had 34. Winston Lee had 39. MZ came in 48. J1 Pro 51st. Lala D can't. She stopped playing though. But we was in there strong though, y'all. We was in there strong. What's good, bro?
Hold on one second.
All right,
Hold on.
let me jump back in the chat real quick.
Yeah, I'm up in the building. What's up with it? Salute to the chat. What's going down with y'all, man? I'm running a little late, but we up in the building.
For sure, for sure. I was just
Salute to all the big dogs in the building. What's up to Jesse Aguilar? I ain't appreciate you going out there whooping my ass last season. I'm gonna have to come back with something. Miss Geneva Warren in the building. What's up to the lady? The best in the game when it comes to the ladies. She went out there and got fourth place this season on the ass. Once again, top five. I had said she was like in front of me by like 10 points or something. I said, hey man, I'm gonna go out there and fetch Geneva Warren. She went out there and stomped a mud hole in my ass that last season. I mean that last week, got third place and all that kind of shit. So yeah, I gotta come back with something for on y'all Sweet 16. Season Sweet 16.
yeah, she finished strong. I was just talking about it too. You know, you avoid the 2-time back-to-back decision champion. You know what I'm saying? I told him I got to take some kind of credit. You feel
Yeah,
me?
did an outstanding job on that shit. Gotta say salute to Nick Harmer, old man Harmer, the first bona fide five in the game. It should have been me last season. I ain't gonna cap. I was kind of salty about it a little bit because I listened to this Mark ass nigga hyphy that scared to even get in the goddamn competition. But look, it's really my fault though because I shouldn't have let him influence my decision. That was really on me. But he the one that introduced me to that thinking that I was wrong on. It cost me 17 points and I lost by 11. So yeah, I was kind of salty, but salute to my man Nick Harmon though, because I'm really not a sore loser. You know what I'm saying? Like I always congratulate people when they do well. Salute to my man Joseph Brown. He went out there and got him a 4.5 ranking on the boys, top three on them. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Derek Bailey, a breakout motherfucker this season. I didn't even know he was that good. He up in the I think he was number 6. He had an outstanding season, man. So, but salute to everybody that participated though, because it takes some guts, and I appreciate y'all, man. Let's make this shit grow. Let's try to convince people to stop being so scary and get up into the competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if y'all just came in, I was telling everybody that the next season started the week of Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. So y'all want to get in? That's gonna be the first week.
Already.
If y'all new to it though, but just case salute. Um, Neo salute. Welcome.
Welcome to the gym this first time, man.
Yes sir. Who else I missed? I was Jesse Aguilar salute, fam. What's happening? Geneva Warren salute, sis. Good job too. Pulled it up. I was just reading the results off too.
Toby Bartlett in the building, man. That's an OG. I ain't even know he was an OG, but Toby Bartlett, that's an OG, man. He
Salute.
closed pretty, he closed pretty strong on the channel, Raw. Salute to you.
Ridex the champ. Salute, bro. Champ.
Right X in the building. What's up, bro? You might have your week after I get done with Gil Coles, because I ain't forgot about what you said. So your day is coming up. Don't even worry about it.
Bruce Gas, boxing and jazz. Salute. Good, fam. Lil Rock. Salute. What's happening?
Salute. What's
Hey,
going
but yeah,
down?
yeah. Shit. What you think about? Did you get the chance to watch the Fundora fight?
Nah, man, I didn't even record this shit, man. I had forgot to hit record when I had recorded the damn Shakur Stevenson fight. So I ain't even seen the shit. I just saw some little highlights. But yeah, I gotta find a way to check it out though. Salute to Chan Ross. What's up, bro? I ain't even see you.
Mm.
My man Napoleon in the building. What's up, bro? How the fuck I'm gonna say what's up to anybody and not say what's up to my boy Napoleon? Eric Carr in the building. What's up, bro? Gil Cole's in the building. Yeah, what's going down with y'all?
Yeah. That shit was crazy though, but they just knocked the tree down, man. You know, broke the Da Vinci Code.
Well, shit, he got a little bit of a piece of his armor knocked off against Lubin. I mean, he went out there and beat Lubin and beat up Lubin, but he got dropped in that fight. I mean, it's not too surprising, like when we see these big guys like Jared Hurd and Fundora, they've been walking through punches all this time. Then finally somebody break through and crack that chin. You know what I'm saying? We can't be too surprised, man. You can't walk through punches for your entire career.
Right. MZ, salute, bro. What's happening?
Pecos Bills. Pecos Bills in the building. Hey, we had to go out there and take care of them big lanky motherfuckers. It was the tall team versus the short team. We went out there and took care of them boys.
Hey,
It
ain't
would
that
have been
crazy? The tall team lost and the Fundora lost.
yeah. Yeah, they went out just like Fundora. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a major blowout, but my boy Napoleon had a slow week. But that's okay though, cause me and him went against each other. I had to go out there and stomp a mud hole in my boy one time. I told him what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Big E in the building. What's up, OG? What's
Salute.
going down?
What's good with it, bro?
Yeah, did you get a chance to watch it?
Nah, I couldn't find the full fight, but I was watching it while we was talking.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of got an understanding of how the fight was going. Like he was getting beat up early in the fight, getting hands put on him. And then he caught the motherfucker with like a counter left hook, hit him with an overhand right tight punch, brought back the left hook, and that was all she wrote. That
Yeah,
motherfucker Fundora was laying on his back looking like George Foreman when he fought against Ali, Rumble in the Jungle style.
he was surprised his damn self.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was. I mean, you see how his sister was looking when they put the camera on his sister? Yeah,
Nah, I
they was
didn't catch
shocked. Yeah, they was all shocked, man.
it. They thought it was over. It wasn't over, man. They put
Mendoza said he won't smoke with anybody from 154 to 160. I ain't mad at him either, man. Salute to Mendoza.
he said, "Fuck that." He said he came to claim his motherfucking spot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good win, man. Got us a good fight coming up this weekend with this Ali Zane versus Joe Joyce. That's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm still kind of undecided who I think gonna win, even though they got Joe Joyce as a massive favorite. That motherfucker like a 10-1 favorite. Sometimes you see 14-1 favorite. I just think they being too disrespectful to the Big Bang. But I do expect Joyce to go out there and beat him, but I think the odds should be a lot closer, at least half. I take minus 500, not minus 1,000.
Said it is heavyweight. One punch can change the game.
Yeah. What Charles D say? Fondora's sister next with us shit talking ass. She pretty good though. I give it to her. She pretty good. She ain't really got to worry about taking power shots like her brother. Like, cause her brother was winning until he got knocked out. She ain't really got to worry about that because the women ain't hitting hard like that. So I don't think she gonna meet that type of fate for a long time until she step up to like championship level boxing. But on the come up, I definitely don't see it.
Charles D said on what side is 14-1, he gonna take them out.
He said what side is 14-1? Uh, I be going to what's that shit called? BoxingOdds.com or something. They be showing odds all across the websites. I'm on BetUS and I'm on Bovada, and plus I got a little stake in Skybet. I ain't even checked the odds yet on the websites that I use, but looking at BoxingOdds.com across different websites, you see different odds. And I just seen 14-1 on several of them. I can't think off the top of my head, but it's out there though.
Everybody talking to everybody. Charles
Yeah,
D said Fondora's sister next. We're talking to MZ in the super chat. Appreciate you, bro.
yeah, appreciate that shit. He said he was gonna match Mike Hennigan. Because Mike Hennigan, he had bet Yasser that the tall team was gonna beat us, and we went out there and slayed the Dragons. And yeah, Pecos Bill said he was gonna match it, man. We definitely appreciate you, OG.
Most definitely.
Ernest Davis said, "What y'all think about Big Baby saying he the best heavyweight?" That's what he's supposed to say. What the motherfucker supposed to say? I'm the fifth best heavyweight. I like the confidence though, man, because I feel like it's warranted. He's very talented. Who the hell can we compare to this man? This man is a heavyweight, got good size. He like 6'6", and he fight like a 168 pounder. I always say he remind me like of a heavyweight Adrian Broner a little bit, but with more hand. He let his hands go more. But he from Ohio, just like Adrian Broner, and he kind of like to walk you down. That's why I said what I said. But yeah, he's very talented, man. 100% knockout percentage. They trying to step him up incrementally. Even though this last step up, Big Boys Boxing said it was a false step up, and the guy only had 9 amateur fights, so I guess I can kind of believe that. I would say his best opponent probably to been Kingsley Abe so far. He went out there and stopped him in 6. Southpaw, real tough guy. But yeah, they stepping him up little by little. When they start stepping him up even more, we'll get a chance to see how good he is. It's hard to tell how good a fighter is when they put him in there with people that he gonna beat up, and we know he gonna beat up. He's stopping these people in 2 or 3 rounds. So let's see when he step up in class and start fighting like some contenders or former champions or something like that, and we'll really get a good gauge on it. Appreciate that super chat, OG. Say he gonna match the 25. I know what that's for. But definitely appreciate you, bro, for real.
Most definitely appreciate it.
What you think about Big Baby saying he the best heavyweight?
Shit, I agree. That's what he supposed to say. I mean, he coming up, he looking real good, real athletic. He got a lot of tools in his tool bag. He can switch. I mean, the sky the limit for him. I don't blame him. I know he need to sharpen up though. It's a lot of shit he need to sharpen up because he ain't like he's unbeatable.
Yeah, I just don't like the southpaw stance that he go into. I like everything except for that. I think he got a great jab. He go to the body. He got power in both hands. Nice right hand. Come back with the hook. But when he goes southpaw, he still be putting hurt on people. Don't get me wrong. But that's when I see him take his hardest punches, man. Like,
Digo, appreciate you in the super chat.
yeah, appreciate that shit, bro. But like his last fight, who the fuck that motherfucker fought? Damn, that shit, the interruption just threw me out. I had my shit flowing. Damn. Who was that southpaw that he fought, man? He fought the southpaw that had went the distance. Jared Forrest. Jared Forrest had hit him with like a lead left hand or something from the southpaw stance and rocked him. That's what made him mad and start beating the brakes off of him. You know what I'm saying? So that I like his mentality. Like if he takes something, he want to get it back. But I just don't want him to take it in the first place, man. Hey, appreciate that super chat from my boy Napoleon. He said he a good sport. He went out there and got his ass whooped, but he still got love for it, boy. Appreciate that.
For real, appreciate you, bro. He said, I appreciate y'all. Definitely.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. 100%. Real shit.
Hey, but yeah, I think definitely the sky the limit for him though. But I like to see him fight a motherfucker like who he's talking about, Frank Sanchez or a Joe Joyce or something like that. That would really, let the motherfucker, let everybody know that he here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or even what's that other guy from the UK? What's his name? The one I said like Lawrence Williams.
Say it again.
The one that I be saying like Lawrence Cody. Ain't he a heavyweight?
Oh no, he fought at cruiserweight right now.
Oh, he a cruiserweight, okay.
Yeah, but him against Fabio Wardley, that'll be a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that Big Boys Boxing said he wanted to see. And that motherfucker definitely come and fight back. He throw a bunch of punches. He trying to get you out of there. That would be a fire fight, even though I would lean towards Jared Anderson, you know what I'm saying, because of his background and stuff. I got a 3.5 going against a 0.5. So I'm going to take the 3.5. But it'll be a great fight, though, if they was to fight. And I'll also take him against Martin Bacoli. What y'all think about that fight? Big Baby against Martin Bacoli, the dude that went out there and whooped the shit out that boy from France, that Olympic gold medalist, the heavyweight. I can't think of his goddamn name. He got his ass whooped last fight by Carlos Tacon.
Who you talking about? The young cat? The boys, right? That's what I was thinking about.
Tony Yoka, appreciate that, Toby Barley. Tony Yoka. Yeah. That'll Martin Bacoli versus Jared Anderson. That'll be a good one. Even though I don't know if that's too much of a step up right now. I mean, we pretty much taking the man from 30 to 85 or some shit, doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it might be some intermediary type of step ups that he can take on the course to somebody like that. But like my man,
another undefeated, like somebody did or one loss. It wouldn't matter. Like I see the Rod X. I agree. Like a Du Bois, somebody like that. You think that's a good motherfucking matchup? Him versus Du Bois.
Yeah, I'll take that. That'll be a good one. Even though I think he'll beat the brakes off Dubois, but he do got a name and shit, so that'll probably impress some people. But I just ain't got a lot of respect for Dubois. I just never been a Dubois fan, bro.
Hey, Toby Barlett said he'll pick Big Baby over Cody.
Yeah, I would too. Shit, I got a 3.5 going against a goddamn zero. Even though the zero is proven, I guess we can say he proven since he went out there and beat Tony Oka and shit. But yeah, I definitely got Big Baby in that fight. But like Gil Cole said, Jared Anderson only 23 years old. He said he thought he was older than that. Nope, that motherfucker young, man.
That's a young problem for a lot of motherfuckers though. With the skill set like he got.
We ain't been reading the chat worth of fuck, man. I'm about to jump in the chat.
Uh,
Charles D says, shit, I'm on it. I'll find it, Miles. Yeah, you'll find something like that, bro. If you don't find 14-1, I'm pretty sure you can at least find 10, bro. And I'm expecting you to find 11 or 12. Toby Bartlett said, Fundora knockout reminded me of when David Price got knocked out against Alexander Povetkin. Stunned, stood up, then sparked right out. He got knocked, sparked out. I don't even know nothing about that fight. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Napoleon Armstrong said Fedora felt that gorilla and said, fuck this shit. Yeah. At the same time, though, like how much is it? How much is he losing by getting down to 154? Do y'all think that he could be a little bit more powerful if he move up to 160? Like as far as punch resistance and everything? Pecos Bill said, now next season, y'all in trouble. We gonna see, man, because you let me down last week. I was talking real good about you. I was saying, man, OG gonna be in the top 20 next season. What this man do? Go out there and get what number 50 or something this week? I think number 43. And the man got 50% of his damn picks right. So I said, nah, man, OG tripping, man.
Lala D, salute, sis. What's happening?
La La D in the building. What's up with it? Rod as the champ. So I still don't know who I would pick between Anderson versus Sanchez. Yeah, that's a hell of a step up for Anderson, but I would lean towards Anderson though. I mean, Sanchez literally lost to six man. I mean, one man six times. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for me to trust him against somebody like Anderson because I think Anderson is probably a little tougher than Lenny or Perro. What y'all think? I think he is. Uh, Gil Cole, okay, I read that. Char D, Big Baby had homie walking on his ankles out there. Said that boy was raggedy. Talking about George Arias. D'Lo said he says he is a natural lefty. So Anderson is a natural lefty. Well, why do it seem like he's not used to punches coming from that angle? Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. I think his defense is better in the orthodox stance. So I don't think that makes sense. But I'm gonna try to find a video of him signing autographs or something. We'll see. Charles D said, "Nah, Anderson the youngin. He is a youngin. That's why I was saying we might have to find like an intermediary type of step up instead of just putting him out there in the fire against somebody like Frank Sanchez and shit off the top." Okay, Geneva Warren talking to Toby Bartlett. Charles D said, I think he beat Joyce slow punching ass. You think Zang will beat him? I mean, he got action. He definitely got a punch a chance, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, it ain't like the man ain't never been stopped before. Even though I can't never think of the Eastern European that stopped him in the amateurs, but I also was informed that Anthony Joshua stopped Joe Joyce, the juggernaut in the amateurs. But he got stopped twice in the amateurs though. Uh, Scroll down. Charles D said Anderson versus Torres. You talking about Richard Torres? Yeah, I think that's way too soon for somebody like Richard Torres. Like he'll go from fighting bums to jumping in the deep end of the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that'll be a hell of a fight if they both was like accustomed to the pro game, like they were acclimated to the pro game. That'll be a hell of a fight, man. I got the 3.5 going against a 4.5. Like, let's not act like Richard Torres ain't no Olympic silver medalist. And he done won a bunch of other shit too. The only person that was giving him hell really was Bakhtir Jalalov. Richard Torres can fight like a motherfucker. Chan Rose said, season 16, Season 16 season winner gets a WBC mini belt. Knockout champion gets 50. Majority decision and split decision and draw champion gets 50. Donations are always open. All money goes back into the league, into the category of top scorer, your choice. All right, man. We on shit. Jump off in the Champ Ross competition. I'm coming for that Sweet 16 though. Nick Homer already told me to go out there and get it. I told him I ain't gonna let him down. I got you. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? From one assassin to another. Real shit. Hyphy in the building with his ghost smelling ass. Talking about Bill and Devin say everything except for like, let's fight Shakur. Why does this man keep on saying this same shit, man? Like we off into that shit. Nigga, we just sit over here and analyze the fights and break them hoes down and call the fights, man. All of that propaganda ass shit, we don't be on that, man. Why don't you take that shit to where it belongs? You know what I'm saying? But I'm surprised he even came around because he supposed to be in the Champ Ross competition next season. And let it be known, if he don't get his ass in there, he gonna be the next Scumbo Baggins, and we need to treat his motherfucking ass accordingly too. He gonna be the next Scumbo Baggins. That's a man that didn't keep his word. If he don't get in the competition next season, Napoleon said, "Where's his wrench?" I ain't no telling, man. That motherfucker. I think he said he don't want no wrench. But shit, it really ain't a whole much to talk about, y'all. I mean, we had the fights this past weekend. We only got one major fight this weekend. I don't have the benefit of the Champ Ross schedule to look ahead to what's like the undercards and shit. I guess I could check on BoxRec or something. But we just got that one major card. It's like a slow week. And then the week after that is gonna be major. I think we got like 4 fight cards or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk about. Champ Ross said, "Where is former champion King of Kings? We call him Scumbo Baggins. The motherfucker don't come around here because we banished him because he made a bet and didn't want to pay his debt. So yeah, that's why he don't come around here. But he he got scared and didn't want to defend his championship. He told me he was like, man, I'm gonna take this season off and all that kind of shit. Got
He took
scared
it
and
in red. He took that
yeah.
motherfucker in like a dice, like a nigga the dice game.
He told me I had him shaking like booty meat. He thought I was about to come catch him. I let everybody down. I let that motherfucker beat me. He didn't have no business beating me, but he went out there and got the job done. I got to give him his credit. Ms. Almond Brown in the building. That's my Amazon angel. Said, what's up to the fellas? Trey X, Brother Marlowe's corner chat in the Moss. Blessings. Congrats to all the players on the Champ Ross for sure. Appreciate you coming through.
Salute, sis. Show.
Champ Ross said, damn, he took the title and ran. Yeah, he ran. They want to defend his title. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I got to give it to him. I got to put him at a 5. He went out there and handled his business. Matter of fact, I heard Marlo looking at the rankings a little bit. I want to go look at the rankings myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my thing, going over here and breaking down these rankings. Let's see what happened last season. There's one person I'm in particular that I'm kind of disappointed in. You know what I'm saying? But I am very proud of Marlo. Marlo went out there and got first place on them decisions 2 times in a row. Hey, Champ Ross, how many 2-time champions them been on the fucking decisions in the knockouts? Because it seems like Marlo might have made some history his damn self. He might be the first 2-time winner, but I ain't sure though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and our least came back up to like 34th or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling for a minute.
You missed the whole week. But we gonna need you to come back strong next week, man. I'll be giving you a pass and shit because you my brother. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be on you too. But I think I'm about to start putting that pressure on your ass too, so you can perform in this motherfucker. I want to see some.
I was born ready.
I got to put that pressure on you. Salute to my boy Joseph Brown, Kenny Mallison, and Melinda Lewis Reinhardt, because they split the knockout bonus. You know what I'm saying? They was at the top with 8 knockouts. So they did a great job on that. And then when we get to the main thing, I ain't gonna do La La like that this time. She at the bottom of the list because she dropped out and all that kind of stuff. Whereas Mike Hennigan had a great week last week. He number 54 because he got in late, but that motherfucker went out there kicked ass last week. I think he had like 124 points or something. That was pretty good for him. He had 2 bonuses. And then look, the showbox card on Friday, I picked 3 fights and didn't get no points. Mike Hennigan came out of there with 34 points on them boards, man. So salute to the OG Mike Hennigan. Square business. J1 Pro was at 51st place. He got beat by MZ. MZ finished at 48. Hey, I gotta say, I told MZ, I said, man, this is a chance for you to at least make 48, and I will give him credit. He went out there and made 48. Salute to MZ, man. But let's do a lot better next season, bro. Let's get up in the top 20 or something like that. And then Winston Lee was number 39. We need him to pick it up next season. Hopefully he come back and give us another season. Uh Marlowe's corner number 34, but like we said, he missed a week. And he did pretty good to get back up to number 34. And like we said, he took down the title when it comes to the decisions. Moody Trayweather, number 33. Saluting him for completing the entire season. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he did that, but we definitely need him to pick it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? 33, that's a little low. So then Eric Gard, number 32. Salute to him. He did the entire season, but we need him to pick it up a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? But we got love for Eric Gard. That's part of our family. Moody Trayweather is too. Shit. Look at Warzone. This man got a whole channel. He got a channel over there. He calling fights. He doing MMA. He do the MMA. He called MMA fights. You know what I'm saying? But he got a whole goddamn channel. His channel called Warzone. We need you to do better than number 30, brother. Champ Ross is number 29. Salute to him, because without him, would none of this be possible. But we need the owner of the league to pick his game up. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to be reaching out to your boy Trey X trying to tell me who to bet on. Hey, man, I got the upset pick of this week. I think Raymond Ford going to go out there and lose. He's going to go out there and lose to Magdaleno. Went out there and got his ass kicked. D-Lo, number 28. I am disappointed in D-Lo. That is the voice of reason. I done asked this man to pick it up for like 3 or 4 seasons. He had one season where he finished number 6. That's what I expect from the voice of reason. Please, my brother, pick it up. Goddamn, I'm tired of having this conversation with you. I'm asking you nicely. Pick it up. Rod X the champ, number 24. Salute to him for completing the entire season. He tied with Charles D, both of them number 24. Salute to both of y'all. Y'all top 25 type motherfuckers. Gil Cole's a strong 23. Y'all already know what my boy gonna say. Salute to him. He been off in this shit with us for several seasons now. He a staple in the competition, so we definitely appreciate Gil Cole. Salute to you. But I noticed though, like once you get to like number 21, that's when shit start picking up a little bit, because that's when you start seeing former champions and all that kind of shit. Like Michael Jersey, he a former champion, bad motherfucker. Napoleon, he was number 18. That's my boy. He a 4.5 on the pedigree scale. Ain't really much you can say about him. He just had a tough season because he had some personal stuff going on. But I know who Napoleon is. I know what he is. He's a bad man. I know that about my boy. That's why he's my partner. You know what I'm saying? One assassin to another. Salute to Yasa. Yasa went out there and got top 15 on them boys his first season. You know what I'm saying? I was very proud of Yasa. He went out there and handled that business. He just real steady, just real smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like his picks be real steady. You don't really be up and down. He just be kind of towards the top and just real steady. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Yasa. Toby Bartlett made number 13. That's pretty good because he was down. And then he closed strong and came back with some. So salute to OG Toby Bartlett. Melinda Lewis Reinhardt, she's a bad lady. She was tied with him. Rob Day had a pretty good season. He ended up at number 12. Salute to him. Mark James Knowles, former champion, number 11. Salute to him. Joe Stunner had a good season. He made the top 10. Thomas Evans had a good season, number 9. Your boy Trey X hung in at number 8. Another season where I'm top 10. Even though I had a pretty disappointing season, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm just feel lucky to even be top 10. And I gotta say, because the 2 people that's below me, I only beat them by a maximum of 9 points. So I made a couple clutch picks late in the season that beat them motherfuckers. So I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I took Okoli over David Light by decision. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, little situation like that. That's what keep me in the mix. Salute to Jesse Aguilar. He went out there and took care of me, beat me by 15 points this season. I've been talking all kind of shit to him, but he a warrior. Jesse Aguilar, goddamn warrior, man. I think I saw him in the other. It's another league that they be having on Facebook. I don't fuck with it though, because I only fuck with Sean Ross. But I be seeing other people off in it, and they be over there kicking ass. And I think I saw Jesse Aguilar at the top of the charts over there. So salute to Jesse Aguilar. He a fight picking motherfucker. Salute to my boy Derek Bailey, number 6, 4 on the pedigree scale. Or no, 3.5, I gotta say. Because if you top 5, that make you a 4. Top 3 is a 4.5, and number 1 is a 5. But I give my boy 3.5. That's a strong showing. Breakout season. I was talking shit about this dude, Chris Lake. I was talking about how I went out there and walked him down and fetched him and all that kind of shit. What he do the last week of the season? Went out there and got first place. 159 points out of 200 points without the bonuses. That's down there 80%. Right below it. He had a strong last week, man. I ain't gonna lie, he got my respect with that shit. He went out there and left my ass in the dust because he was actually behind me. He fetched me and got up to the top 4. That motherfucker went from a 3.5 all the way up to a goddamn 4. So salute to Chris Lake. He was tied up with Geneva Warren. I always say she one of the baddest in the game. Top 5 every motherfucking season. I ain't even surprised. She was out the top 5. She had a great last week, 3rd place, jumped right back up in the top 5. Salute to Geneva Warren. Then my boy Joseph Brown was number 3. Very, very proud of him. 4.5. Well, yeah, 4.5 on my scale. You know what I'm saying? Whenever Joseph Brown talk, I need everybody to be quiet and listen, because that motherfucker went out there and earned that shit. Same thing with my boy Napoleon, 4.5, and the same thing with the Kane, the social scientist. He a 4.5. He finished number 2. You know what I'm saying? Not this season, but another season. So yeah, be quiet and listen with Joseph Brown talking. I also got to say, he was the highest finisher on the block fam. So right now he the block fam champion. Nick Harmon is the grand champion. You know what I'm saying? The world champion. But my man Joseph Brown is the intercontinental champion. You know what I'm saying? George Hall, salute to him. I thought that he was gonna fall off, but he showed me that he a real fight picker. That motherfucker came down the stretch and held this position. He ended up losing the crown, but he showed me that he's a bad motherfucker. He's somebody that you got to watch. And we got to say he a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? Salute to George Hall. Got to say salute to Nick Harmon, the only bona fide 5 in the game. You know what I'm saying? A unified champion, a fucking assassin. I told everybody, you can't let him hang around. You got to slam the door on Nick Harmon, man, because that motherfucker gonna come. He gonna come with all that friendly, nice stuff. Oh shucks, y'all. I wanted to get 17 points, but I'll settle for 5. All that old nice guy shit, but really he over there sticking that dagger in your motherfucking ass and twisting that bitch. He ain't telling you about all his other picks. You think he done had a mediocre day, and then you go look at his picks, and the man done got 3 bonuses on your ass. And he in the top, he number 2 or number 1 for that week or something like that. He's a goddamn killer, man. Salute to Nick Harmon. Motherfucking assassin. He told me to go take it down next season, so I told him I ain't gonna let him down. You know what I'm saying? Sweet 16. I'm coming to get that shit. Yeah, but salute to everybody that participated in the Channel Rock for the entire season. That shit was fun. We gonna come back next week. We ain't got no fights this week, except for Joe Joyce versus Ali Zane. But we gonna come back next week. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, and we gonna be back in the mix, picking fights and shit, man. So y'all come through.
Hey, Chan Ross say, hey, shout out to L, salute, bro. He say, Dr. Sophie, salute, man. What's happening?
Salute,
He say,
salute.
I'm in the fantasy boxing league history. You know what I'm saying? Only 2-time decision, 2-time champion, man. So we up in that thing, y'all.
Who said that?
Chan Ross. He said that it's up there somewhere when you go back up in the chat.
Salute to my boy El Fenici. What's going down with you?
He said somebody else was like a 2-time champion. Nick Harmon and somebody, and then he said I was the only decision.
Oh, so you the first two-time champion with the decisions.
Yeah, when you was asking about was it some kind of history made?
Yeah, my boy Marlo done made history on the motherfucker. You done became the first two-time champion with the decisions, man. Salute to you, bro.
Yes, sir. Stamped up in there, man. So we up in that thing, y'all. We ain't playing with them.
Yeah, that shit's so much fun though, man. I love that shit. I swear, I'm so glad that motherfucker do that. We get a chance to talk shit and be competitive and all that kind of shit. I love that shit. Hopefully that we get more people up in. I think last season we had 67 people. By the time it was all said and done, it might have been like 68 or 69 because we got a few new players. Hopefully next season we can get like 100 off in there. That's really what I want to see. The more the merrier. All these goddamn cowards and shit scared to get a mud hole stomped in them. Y'all go ahead and get up in there. Sean Ross said Kenny Mallinson also back-to-back KO champion. I see you. Sean Ross said history all around this season. Nick Harmer, Marlo, and Kenny. Salute to all three. Napoleon said, nah, let Marlo do what he do. He bought some money home this year and ain't have to split it, huh? He ain't have to split that shit. He did what he do. Well, what you talking about as far as not pushing him to be in the top 15 or top 10 and all that kind of shit? I don't know, man. He did go out there and do what he had to do. Great job to that, but I still want to see my boy up there, man. That's my boy. Why wouldn't I want to see him high on the charts? Like, goddamn, I be wanting to see all y'all high on the charts, man. All y'all supposed to be my friends and shit. I
Shit,
be
I'll be mad if I don't get a motherfucking first place in one of at least a week or two. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to be at the top 10, top first place. Shit, anything after that, you last.
yeah. Pagos Bill said, "Give me my props." That's right. Yeah, he got top 48, man. Let's see top 20 next season at least, OG. Gil Cole said, "My Mike Tyson ring walks wasn't hitting this season. Nah, they wasn't hitting." And then he gonna go out there and break out the Ali on my boy Yasser. He went out there and beat Yasser in a good match. It was 132 to 125. They had a great match. He went out there and took him down, but I ain't appreciate that. I felt like Bloodsport when Chung Lee went out there and beat Ray Jackson. And I'm sitting up there, I'm Frank Dukes, and I just gotta watch this shit. I said, nah, fuck that. I'm about to go get revenge for my boy Yasser. You gotta come see the wizard, sir. You already know what time it is. Uh, Eric R said, "Yeah, I got to be in the 20. Yeah, I want to see you move up from 32, brother." Sean Ross talking about the upset pick. Yeah, man, I can't take no upset pick from a man that's ranked number 30. Lala D said, "Damn, D-Lo." Okay, talking to D-Lo. I'm gonna get out your business. Hyphy the Rebel said, "It's a channel called Lost Art of Boxing, way at the bottom. What lost art are they knowledgeable of?" Okay. Oh, I guess he talking about in the chat or something. I guess I'll see it when I get to it. L say salute to the Block family in the corner. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I feel like I should, but salute to you. Shalom type shit, I guess. D-Lo said I would give it the old college try. Man, you supposed to be too cold to go out there giving it the old college try. You the voice of reason. Man, I'm getting tired of all of that kind of shit, man. I expect for you to be the voice of reason, bro. And I'm saying that as a brother. I'm getting tired of this shit now. I need to see you come back with something. Eric R said, Yasa a dog. Yasa a dog, man. He went out there and handled his business first season. Pecos Bill said, Big Bro said he joined the Town Ross next season. I'm talking about Big E. He done joined before. He just gave us like 1 or 2 good weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he stay up in there this time. Napoleon said, yep, Yasa conservative and consistent. Absolutely. That's what it is. He conservative and consistent. And I guess that's what make you pretty good because you willing to take chances. You done made a few good picks around this motherfucker. I still remember Tommy Morrison's son, right? He went out there and fought this brother. I can't remember what his name is, but he like a overweight looking motherfucker. And he was like a 5-1 underdog. And Napoleon went out there and picked that shit and cashed in on it. Yeah, my boy Napoleon can pick them fights, man. Square business. El Phoenicia said 10 and you're in. I don't know what you mean by that, but your boy top 10. I'm still good enough to talk shit. Number 8, you know what I'm saying? Pagos Bill said, I got to get that .5 off my back. Yeah, you got to get it off your back, OG. But you know I'm going to motivate you. I ain't going to leave you alone until you do. Charles D said, yeah, he fights out okay talking to somebody else. Pecos Bill said Joseph Brown did his damn thing. Absolutely. Salute to the Intercontinental Champion. El Felicia said Judge Joe, salute Block Family Champion. That's what I call him, the Block Fam Champion. Charlie, okay, talking to somebody else. Pecos Bill said, "What's up to my sisters? What's up to all the sisters in the chat?" Uh, El Fenici talking about Nick Harmer, salute silent assassin. That's exactly what he is. He come in with all that friendly shit. Oh shucks, guys, and go out there and beat the brakes off your ass. Yeah, El Fenici talking about Marlo in the Hall of Fame. He is in the Hall of Fame, man. First two-time champion with the decisions. Pecos Bill say congratulations to Marlo. Joseph Brown, my boy in the building. All rise for the honorable Judge Joe Brown. That shit got a different ring to it now that I know for a fact on paper that this is a bad man. And I
Joe Brown, salute, bro.
yeah, I know on paper this is a bad man. And Carlos, he got that Carlos Tacom pick over Tony Yoka. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Joseph Brown. That was a badass pick. Hyphy the Rebel say good Japan card. Takuma and Kenshiro were both victorious. I thought Takuma was in a pretty tough fight though. What was that guy name he fought? Solis or something like that? I might be wrong, but I know that guy was coming forward, bringing pressure. He was catching Takuma with some shots, but then Takuma found his rhythm in the fight, and he started to take over like in the second half of the fight. I thought the scorecards were extremely wide. I thought it was a lot closer than that, but salute to him. And Kenshiro, I ain't gonna even lie, man, he became one of my favorite fighters. I think he should be pound for pound. I know that he ain't got a lot of eyes on him, but if you just look at his talent and you look at the way he fight, he is very talented, man. Like this dude, like you can feel the energy when he in the ring. It's like he got this type of energy around him that seems to get his opponents tired. And plus, I done noticed if you a high guard fighter like Kyle Gucci or this guy Alex Squaga, you're not beating this guy, man, because his angles are too good. He get off to the side and you can't see him because you in the high guard. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to him. Uh Kenshiro Taraji, hell of a fighter. El Fenici up, all rise. Girl down Lala D said I'm crazy. Jesse Aguilar, congratulations to Joseph Brown. That's a former champion, Jesse Aguilar. That's a bad man right there. Charles D said, what y'all think about Franchon versus Shadeja Green? That's a hell of a fight, man. Both of them got deep amateur backgrounds and shit. Uh, Franchon Cruz, she fighting Carissa Shields in the amateurs. And then they very first pro fight, her and Carissa Shields, they debut against each other, man. That's a tough woman right there, man. She ain't had no easy path. She done had to fight for what she got. In the fight that she won the championship against Ellen Sederus, they had Franchon Cruz as the underdog. I ain't gonna even lie, my dumb ass went out there and picked Sederus. Everybody else picked Franchon Cruz. Marlo picked Franchon Cruz. Everybody did. I went out there and picked Sederus like a goddamn sucker. But I got respect for her though. Franchon Cruz is tough. And I got respect for Shadeja Green too. She a 4.5 on my scale. She fought at the AIBA World Championships and she lost to a woman from China. I thought that she was more talented than the woman from China, but she let the woman from China out dog and out hustle her. And she went out there and took the gold medal. And I was like, man, that's a damn shame because you was more talented than that woman. Why didn't you just go out there and show dog and take your gold medal? That made me kind of worried about her a little bit. And it made this fight more interesting because normally I would like Shadeja Green, but I just don't know if she got the same type of dog as as that woman. What's her name? Franchon Cruz. I'm not sure if she got as much dog as Franchon Cruz. But that is a fight that I'm looking forward to. We in the golden age of women's boxing. That's gonna be a great fight. I'm gonna scroll down. X said, El Fenici said, X got me hyped for that Sean Ross. I might aim for the top 50. That would be fitting for the voice of Crow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead and get up in there, bro. I already know you ain't gonna give us a full season. You'll probably give us 3 weeks and then drop out. We definitely looking forward to the return of Lala D up in the Chow Ross. Hopefully she come back in and do something. Um, Geneva Warren, she's still in the building with us, talking to Joseph Brown. Charles D said because Shadeja was a ball player and wasn't fully focused on boxing. So what are you saying? That's the reason for what? That's the reason for her getting out dogged in the fight. I mean, she obviously got great boxing skills and she was good enough to get to the finals. I just didn't think she went out there and took it. I thought she let the Chinese woman go out there and take that shit. I watched the fight. I watched that fight, man. Napoleon said Barry Hunter pulling her hair off though. Yeah, that shit was funny. I like Barry Hunter though, man. Let's go to work. I don't never ask you for nothing. Can you get off and turn him? Can you do it? Then let's go to work. Lala D, okay, talking to Charles D. She said she gonna get back in the league. I don't know though. That I will look kind of weak. What y'all think? I asked her when she gonna get back in the town roster. She said I will. No emojis or nothing. That shit look kind of weak. El Felicia said, nah, when I come, I'm going hard. All crow, no breaks. All right. I won't be too surprised, man. Go ahead and get up in there, bro. I got a warm place. I'm gonna knock your ass out, and you got a warm place to lay down when I get done with you. Go ahead and get up in there. So what else we got going on, man? We can talk about any fights and shit that y'all want to talk about. Like I said, there ain't a lot of action going on this week. Did we talk about Shakur Stevenson's performance that he had? I don't think we did. Did we, Marlo?
Nope.
What you think about his performance, bro?
I thought he looked real good, strong, comfortable. Um, he looked at like he was in a whole nother class up in there. I mean, I like to see him versus Devin Haney. See what happens.
Yeah, that was a great performance, man. I just don't like how ain't nobody giving him credit for it. Every time I look around, folks is saying that he fought a bum. Like the man literally got 5 stars on BoxRec. He done beat some good fighters. He beat that Masauchi Ito. He went out there and beat Masayoshi Nakatani, stopped him. Like I said, he got 5 stars on BoxRec. Why Shakur can't get credit for beating this motherfucker, man? That was a tough fighter. Everybody acting like he was a fucking bum. He was a cab driver and shit. But that just lets you know that most people don't know shit about boxing. And most people really don't need to talk about boxing. Most people need to shut the fuck up. That's why they don't be wanting to get off in that Chow Ross, because they'll get undressed and get exposed. That's why I be pushing that shit so hard. Let's remove the veil. Let's see who you are. Do you have something or do you not have something? And I think most people ain't got shit when they be talking about boxing. That's why they don't want to give Shakur Stevenson no credit. But that was a hell of a win. He went out there and beat the brakes off that dude. He exceeded my expectations. I thought he was gonna win by decision. I thought my boy Nick Harmer was crazy as a motherfucker for picking Shakur by knockout, and he was on his way to getting a chip. He wasn't trying to hear none of that shit I was talking about. But salute to Shakur Stevenson, man. That was his best performance that I ever seen. Um, can, where does that performance rank for you as far as his performances, bro? Do you feel like his other performances that was better?
Nah, I think this was the best one. Not saying that any of them was not credible. Like he done had some good performances winning championship. But this one right here was, moving up to another weight class. He actually knocked the guy down twice. He didn't get the stoppage, but it was one sided. Like he looked real comfortable, like he belonged there. I think this was one of his best performances, though, especially a statement wise to the competition that's at that division. Hell yeah, I think this one of them.
Yeah, that was my favorite performance, man. I don't think I ever seen him just beat the hell out of somebody quite like that. I mean, I know he stopped Jamel Herring and stuff. He was putting hurt on Herring. He was putting hurt on Valdez, Conceição. I had bet on Shakur by decision against Conceição, and I was scared he was gonna stop him. But this fight right here was a goddamn massacre. That motherfucker opened up the pits of Armageddon on that boy in that ring. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute to Shakur, man. That was his best performance for me.
Big boy, salute, fam.
Big boy boxing. We done spoke him up. We gave you credit on what you were saying about Jared Anderson. He said he gonna go out there and beat the brakes off that midget. And I ain't gonna lie, I got a little bit offended because he 5'11" and I'm only 5'9". So if you calling him a midget, you calling me a midget. But he was right. He went out there and beat the brakes off that man. Let me look in the chat. Napoleon said lowercase la la. Really? Yeah, lowercase. That shit look pretty goddamn weak, don't it? I think she'll be in there 2 weeks tops. La D said, not only am I getting back in, I'm beating your ass, Derek Bailey's ass, Joseph Brown's ass, and your friend Marlo's ass. Okay. We'll be here waiting on you. Joseph Brown, Mendoza. He went out there and did his thing, man. I still feel kind of dumb for not betting on him. I got a man fighting on the national level, winning national silver medal. I don't know what tournament it was, but he fighting on the national level in several tournaments, and Fundora never fought that high. I should have took a chance on my man Mendoza, but I was scared. Scared money don't win. L said, I'm excited about that Tank versus Garcia. Thought Stevenson looked solid. I thought he looked amazing. But I'm definitely excited for that fight too. Why don't you bring your ghost smelling ass and get on the panel and call the fight with us that weekend? I know you said you wanted to do Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford, but it looked like we might not be getting that no time soon. So I think this is a good consolation. Come off of here and call this fight with us. A good replacement fight, I should say. Charles D said Shakur looked strong at 135 and snapped Yoshino's. Oh, he went out there and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Rod X the Champ said Shakur looked impressive, very impressive, all day. Joseph Brown said, Trez, they show they don't watch this boxing shit. I don't think they be watching it, man. There's levels to this shit. I'm not about to make it seem like I just watch every goddamn thing. Like if it's two cab drivers watching, I don't really feel the need to watch that shit. But when it comes to the main thing that's going on, man, I think we need to be watching these fights. You know what I'm saying? I understand that some of the fights be hard to watch, like they be in Australia, they be in Japan, they be in all these countries. But I think we need to make an effort. There's some good fights going on, man. All we gotta do is watch them. And then the same people don't want to watch the fight. They be talking about, man, ain't no fights going on. Nigga, you just don't want to watch them. La D said, I love this one. I think she's saying this performance. I loved it too. Napoleon said, I knew Shakur was going to stop that boy. I almost got Conseil saw. More knockouts on deck. Watch. All right, we going to see, man. We definitely going to see. I doubted that he was going to stop Yoshino. So I think I'm going to get out the Shakur Stevenson doubting business. I mean, that is he a 5 on my scale because he won gold at the Youth AIBA World Championship. You know what I'm saying? And he won the fucking silver medal at the Olympics. I'm gonna stop doubting that guy. Shit, he might go out there and knock out his next 10 opponents. You never know. Charles D said people forget Shakur sent offers throughout the top 10. All right, Joseph Brown said we the real hardcore in this chat, in this community all day. That's why I think we be whooping ass in that channel, Ross. Big boys boxing, salute to you. Napoleon said I picked the knockout. I got you. La D said he was going to stop dude. They robbed his real stoppage. Yeah, that's the truth. I also said last time it's a chance that he could have, broke a hand or something like that. You never know. But yeah, they robbed us of us seeing them just beat that man down. You know what I'm saying? Like when the fight was stopped, Yoshino was on his feet and he was bright eyed and bushy tail. We didn't get a chance to see the man with his dick in the dirt. That's what we got robbed. We didn't get to see him laid the fuck out somewhere. Chan Rose said Yoshino solid opponent. He was doing the right things in there, but Shakur was just too smart, too fast for him. Too talented all around, man. It's a difference in class. El Fenicia said Stevenson looked good. His uppercuts and inside work was sweet. Yeah, he looked great. Charles D said Devin and Lomachenko was tied up. Ryan and Tank tied up. Zapata said nope. And so did Pitbull. Yeah, I remember that Pitbull shit for sure. Joseph Brown said Shakur put the whole division on notice with that performance. I picked him by knockout in this fight, round 10. He might have been on your way to it. Like Lala said, we didn't really get the chance to see. Napoleon said he got to talk about the lazy young brothers sprouting up in the game, no hustling. Yeah, he went out there. They went out there and cost us some picks. That's why I said, man, I picked 3 fights on the showbox card and I left with no points. I kind of feel like the first one that had the Dominican fighter that fought the brother. I think he was from New Jersey or something like that. I think what was their name, man? I can't even remember their fucking names. I thought I could have got that one. They ruled it a draw, but I wasn't mad though because the guy that I picked against, he had a check hook for your ass. I was like, man, this man about to beat me with one punch. He about to beat me with the check hook only. But they ruled it a draw. You know what I'm saying? My fighter did get back in the mix, but I was like, damn, I'm about to lose to the check hook only. And then the next 2 fights, Shenard Bunch and Jaye Brown, they both got out hustled. Like both of them, you could tell they was probably the more talented fighters. They had the deeper amateur backgrounds, and they went out there and just got out hustled. So yeah, that happened this weekend. That had me kind of scared for Shakur. But at the same time, it's levels to this shit. Shinar Bunch, the highest that he got was ranked number 3 in the country. He never was a national champion, but he fought on the national level. Most of his fights was on the local scene, but he had 406 fights. He ain't on Shakur Stevenson level. And then when it come to Jaye Brown, he had success at the national level, but it was in the youth ranks though. He's not on Shakur Stevenson level. So yeah, it's levels to this shit. Um, well, I mean, Napoleon. Okay, I read that. Chown Ross said, Trey X, question. What you think about Frank Martin? I didn't know he was almost 30 years old and had small amateur background. Was he on your scale? He a bona fide 3.5. He was a 6-time national champion. He got into boxing late at the age of 18. But he's very talented, though. We can't take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did in the amateurs, and he doing what he doing in the pros. I never saw a straight record for him, but 6-time national champion. That's all I need to know. He a bad man, but I would still take Keyshawn Davis over him, though. Just me personally, you know what I'm saying? What about you, Marlo? Who you like out of Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis?
I probably would take Keyshawn because I like Keyshawn's style more. Um, Frank gonna have to rely on trying to stop him, try to crack that code, and I don't think he have a difficult time. And it'll be a majority unanimous type of fight to me. I'll take Keyshawn.
Only thing about this fight that would kind of worry me for Keyshawn, because it seemed like a throwback to the amateurs. Because in the amateurs in the United States, we seeing kids off to these major tournaments. We seeing 19, 20-year olds, and the rest of the world seeing these grown men to fight the kids that we seeing. So once again, if he fight Frank Martin, he gonna be the young guy because he relatively young, and he going against Frank Martin, the more established, not established, but like more mature, older type of fighter. That kind of throw me back to the amateurs a little bit. But I still like Keyshawn though, man. I'm taking that bona fide 4.5 all day. If you ain't Andy Cruz, I'm taking Keyshawn Davis. Well, at this level, I'm not considering Shakur Stevenson and all them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Or Tank Davis and all that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about them. Well, like on this level where he at now, like people that's on the come up and stuff like that. If you ain't Andy Cruz, I'm taking Keyshawn Davis. All day, all day, all day. Uh Big Boys Boxing said, I didn't see it, but Marlon Topalis was close on the cards. But the fan scores says Muradron Akhmadaliyev should have won. What y'all say? We didn't see that fight, bro. We was calling the top rank card. That shit was on the zone, I think, with Bam Rodriguez. I did get a chance to go see some highlights from Bam Rodriguez's fight. I saw he fought the second half of the fight with a broken jaw and stuff like that, showing toughness. But we didn't get a chance to watch that card, bro, because we was calling the top rank card. But I was very surprised to hear that Ahmad Ali lost, though. You know, over 300 amateur fights and stuff like that. I was pretty high on the guy. I wanted to see him fight Cool Boy Steph. I think that's the division. I think I remember talking about that fight. Ahmad Ali versus Cool Boy Steph. Charles D said, drop Yoshino with a lead jab. You know, he dropped him with a lead left hand from the southpaw stance. That was not a jab, that was a cross. Lead left hand. El Fenici said, bet, you got my word. If my schedule, I don't want to hear that shit. Are you going to do it or not? I don't want to hear that if my schedule, man, fuck all that. Make it match. Make it enough. Lala D said, okay, talking to Charles D. Rod X said 3, 10, 8 rounds in a row is hard to overlook. Yep. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't never seen that before. Have y'all? Can y'all think of a fight where a man lost or won 3, 10, 8 rounds in a row? That was my first time ever seeing that, especially calling and scoring fights. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon said Garcia and Terry. Yeah, I can't remember the Terry dude first name. But yeah, that motherfucker was about to beat me with one punch. I said, this is how it's gonna go, huh? I'm about to just lose to the check hook, huh? Joseph Brown said, showbox fight cards. I was highly disappointed in the conditioning with the brothers. Absolutely, I was too, man. But at the same time, I actually left a little impressed with Jaye Brown because he took the fight on 2 weeks' notice. So if a fighter take a chance and he come in on 2 weeks' notice and it don't go his way, Are we supposed to jump on the motherfucker? Or we supposed to have some kind of credit, give him some kind of credit for taking a chance? He felt like he could beat this guy. He came in on 2 weeks' notice. You could tell he been in the gym. Like, did he look like he hadn't been in the gym at all? I think he looked like he been in the gym. I left actually kind of impressed with him. I liked his technique. I thought he had good skills. I just thought he ran out of gas. He needs snaps on the petrol. I feel like if he would have had a full training camp, I think he would have beat Shram, man. For real, I think he would have beat Shram. Right at the champ said I didn't get any points either on Friday. Yeah, I ain't getting no points, man. Napoleon said 4-2. Damn. I don't know what you mean by that one, brother. Sean Ross said everyone went empty on Friday, which was crazy to see how almost everyone got zero on Friday. Zero. Zero motherfucking points. Lala D said she loved Frank Martin. He got beautiful defense. El Fenicia said, I thought EJ versus Bud was signed for June 17. I ain't seen no official. Nothing. I believe in when I get like an official press conference or something. Let me hear it from them motherfuckers like that.
Man, them niggas trolling. Well, I know that nigga Bud trolling for sure.
Lala D said I edged Martin a bit. Okay, so she like the Southpaw, 6-time national champion. She feel like he got some dog in it. Rod X the Champ said this voice of reason pack is smoking nicely over here. He put my boy in the backwood, man. Hey, D-Lo, I need you to come back with something. Did he leave? I hope I ain't run D-Lo off. Joseph Brown said if they fight this year, I'm taking Frank. All right, I ain't mad at you. That's coming from a 4.5 motherfucker. Y'all better listen. I'm taking Keyshawn though. Charles D said I won points on Friday for Flores. Oh, you won for Flores? Yeah, that motherfucker went out there and beat Shannard Bunch. I actually thought we lost money on that fight. I was sad as a motherfucker. I I thought we went 0-2 because I lost Jair Brown. And then I thought I lost that one, but I actually didn't bet on it. I confused Shannard Bunch with Thomas Matisse. And Thomas Matisse was getting his ass whooped. But thankfully, he came and got a late stoppage and saved that money for us and had us go 1-1 instead of 0-2. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Thomas Matisse. Charles D said, let Keyshawn get Martin. Shit, I'm with it. Joseph Brown said, Frank is hungry in his prime, and that's something to prove. He a dark horse at 135. I don't think you can call him a dark horse. How the hell you going to call a 6-time national champion a dark horse? I don't agree with that. But I feel you on everything else, though. Charles D said, cool boy at 126. Nah, cool boy at 122, my good brother. Yeah, they talking about him fighting the Nui. The Nui went up from 118 to 122. And he say the first thing he want is cool boy Steph. He don't want nobody else. He want cool boy. And I think he gonna go out there and get his ass whooped too. We gonna see. Big Boys Boxing says, see, George Arias look way out of his depth against Big Baby Anderson. The zero don't mean shit if you ain't fought nobody. Yeah, he really ain't just fought no top level competition. Of his last two opponents that he got split decision victories over, I thought that was some cool little old shit for somebody on the come up, you know what I'm saying, with this experience level. But it's a big jump going from them motherfuckers to Jared Anderson, and he definitely wasn't ready for that. And plus, he was coming off a 10-month layoff. I think if he would have been more active, he probably could have went more rounds. Maybe he could have went 6 rounds like Kingsley Abe. That motherfucker went 3. Napoleon Robert Terry, appreciate that, bro. I didn't find no footage on the man. I tried to find him some footage. All I saw was him hitting on the mitts. Charles D said 2 weeks notice and in shape. Got to take some risks. I thought he was in decent shape for 2 weeks notice. You know what I'm saying? Because he went out there and pretty much dominated the first half of the fight. And then he let old boy get back up in there and close it. What they go 10 rounds? I say he probably won the first 4, and then he let his opponent win the last 6. But I thought he was in pretty decent shape. He didn't get stopped. He went the distance. You know what I'm saying? So I actually left with a little bit of respect for him. I understand what it means to take a fight on 2 weeks' notice. Not saying that I done it before, but y'all know I love reading the boxing books and stuff like that. And that shit took place in the old days all the time. But that wasn't a reason to shit on him and be like, oh man, he ain't shit. He got outworked. People actually have respect for a man that come in on 2 weeks' notice. Don't y'all remember Emmanuel Augustus? That's the kind of shit he used to do. That's why he had so many losses. Fighting in people's backyards, fighting on short notice, hammering Hank Lundy type shit. I got respect for tough fighters like that. Napoleon said, I smoked Rod X out 1.5 paper. But what you smoked your boy Trey X out of, though? Or did you get your ass stuffed in the vaporizer? Because I don't smoke the papers. I put my shit off in the vaporizer. Yeah, you got your ass put in the vaporizer. I hear terrorizing my subscribers. Hey, all subscribers of ours, just know if these motherfuckers come and handle y'all, holler at your boy X, and I'm gonna go out there and take care of them for you. Don't even worry about it. Lala D said Marlo's corner. That's another ass whooping you got coming. They say you got another ass whooping coming. Derek
No,
Bates.
no, 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 no.
Derek Bailey said, I got Keyshawn against Martin. Well, let's go ahead and lock in Derek Bailey. That's a man after my own heart. You just look at our picks on the channel, Ross. Our shit look damn near identical. And I don't be seeing his picks. He might be in the same mine, though. David OG said Keyshawn Davis over Martin. That's a man that's in the fight game. He trained young fighters and shit. He said he got a youngster that fight. I can't remember the weight class, but he said he a bad man. Napoleon said Raymond Ford, I think his name is. Okay, shit. I don't know why y'all keep talking about Raymond Ford. I think I said something about him fighting Magdaleno earlier. Maybe you talking to somebody else. Lala D said I keep accidentally saying 126 too. Yeah, that's 122. Rod X said I got caught lacking 1 week, but remember, there's no time limit on the get back. Goddamn me, that's square business. Just understand you on the radar, because I ain't forgot what you said. You said you gonna put me in the backwood. So yeah, just get ready. I'm gonna go take care of Gil Coles first, and then after him, you are next. You're getting knocked spark out. Charles D said I had removed my comment, Anui and Cool Boy at 122 in June, something like that. Shit, whenever it come, I'm with it. Uh, Napoleon saying something to Gil, I guess. Gil Coles, maybe. Yeah, Gil Coles still up in there. Salute to my boy Gil Cole. Hyphy said George didn't have any sweat on his body. Knew it was over for him. So Hyphy saying the man that came in on short notice, he got 9 amateur fights and he came in dry. That sounds like a trifecta for disaster. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like a goddamn disaster. Charles D said didn't Crawford fight Burns on short notice? I don't know if he fought him on short notice, but when he had this breakout fight against Brady Prescott, I think he took that fight on short notice. I remember when I watched that fight, Crawford had them braids or some shit in his hair. He went out there and outboxed Brady Prescott all day, all night. Yeah, I think that was on short notice. Napoleon said that little bone ripped Trey X. A little bone ripped Trey X. I don't know what you mean by that. Joseph Brown said George Arias fucked over the 4-round stoppage by quitting between rounds. That's what Marlo was saying. Because the doctor and the referee said, oh, yeah, you good to go, buddy. Don't worry about it. And Arias said, y'all sure? Look again. Check right here. It hurt right here. Check right here. And that's
Real talk.
that shit still kind of hurt, man. I'm ready to go.
That motherfucker didn't want to be in that motherfucker no more. The doctor said it was cool. He's like, no, look again, bitch. He got me.
Shit, don't send me back in there with that motherfucker, man. Ron X said I would favor Davis over Martin, but that's a hell of a fight. Oh yeah. When you get them type of fights at the top, man, it ain't, most of the time it's not gonna be just no clear cut shit. If you got two people that could potentially be A-level fighters, you can't be surprised if it's a close fight. That shit might be a split decision either way. It might come down to some swing rounds or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, them two top level youngsters. Well, prospects or whatever the fuck we supposed to call them. Salute. I have a question. Should Fundora move up in weight? I addressed that earlier, and I do think he should move up in weight. I think that's pretty hard on his body coming in at 154, and I think that might affect his punch resistance. So I think he needs to move up to 160. It kind of reminds me of Easter Bunny. Easter Bunny, he was fighting at 130, and he was looking real lethargic out there and kind of slowing down. I thought it would be good if he moved up in weight. I think to 135. So that is kind of like a similar type of situation where you got them tall, big motherfuckers squeezing down to these weight classes. I think it'll do him some good to move up. I think he a weight bully too. All right, Rod as the champ said, I ain't got nothing but backwoods for everyone in the champ Ross boxing picks. Goddamn me. All right, we gonna see, man. You gonna have your day. Don't even worry about it. Big Boys Boxing said July 25th is Inoue versus Fulton in Japan. July 25th, mark it on your calendars. That's when we gonna see Inoue go out there and get outboxed by Cool Boy Steph. Yeah, I saw Inoue in the amateur 75-6. He a 4 on my scale. Went over there to the AIBA World Championships and got his ass whooped by the same man 2 times in a row. Yosbani Vasia from Cuba. They got a Cool Boy Steph type of style where he like to get out there and box on the outside and use angles. Yeah, we about to see how that go. What weight class did Inoue start at? 108 or some shit like that, and he about to go up to 122 and beat Cool Boy Steph. Yeah, we gonna see. That's a pick that I love. I know it's some bad people that think Inoue gonna win. Like Joseph Brown think he gonna win. Hypey think he gonna win. I'm taking fucking Cool Boy. And y'all can say, well, you just taking the black fighter. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Did y'all hear the breakdown? You know what I'm saying? Did you hear the breakdown? Um, Hypey said there's something about Keyshawn's stance that I dislike. No tilt in his heels. Yeah, he kind of straight up with his shit, man. That is something that I look at him. He got like a stiff looking back to me. I always be complaining about fighters like that. I just feel like if the fighter got the background and the pedigree, he'll find a way to figure it out. That's what I just lean towards because that's why I really don't like watching a lot of film. You know what I'm saying? Because I get to looking at film and I see all the mistakes that the guy making, but that don't mean he gonna lose. He got to have an opponent that can take advantage of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So but most of the time, when I see a guy that's like ranked highly on my scale, most of the time they have enough to go out there and make adjustments and get the job done. But I do agree with you. I think his back is a little stiff in his stance. Right, as the champ said, ain't Martin an older prospect? He is. He started late. He started boxing when he was 18 years old. So he is like an older prospect. La D talking about Cool Boy. Rod Charles D said Cool Boy versus Anua would be a good one. That's gonna be a great fight. That's gonna be one of the best fights of the year. I am definitely looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that as much as I'm looking forward to Tank versus Ryan Garcia. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Um, Rod X said I would have to favor Cool Boy over Inouye also. Yeah, man, I got the naturally bigger man. 3.5 on the scale, so he can beat anybody up to a 5. I done already seen him go out there and beat Brandon Figueroa. I don't even know if Inouye will beat Figueroa. Man, if Inouye fought Figueroa at 122, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm probably taking Figueroa. I don't give a damn. That dude is a fucking nightmare. He got the right nickname. He called himself the Heartbreaker, and that's the right name. He's a fucking nightmare, man. And Cool Boy Steph went out there and used his legs and outboxed the man. It took everything he had in him to go out there and win that fight. I'm not sure if Inouye can go out there and beat no damn uh Figueroa. I'm not sure about that. I like Cool Boy, and if I eat crow, I eat crow. Lala D said, "Damn, so I can't make excuses for Gabe Rosado anymore. He started at 19. No, wait, no, you Gabe Rosado didn't have a deep amateur background. I didn't even know he got a late start in boxing like that, but he pretty much learned on the job, and he fought the best of the best. That motherfucker ain't ducked no smoke from nobody. I think they talking about him having a rematch against Melakuziev. He one of them dudes that's ranked high on my scale. He like a 4.5, maybe even a 5. I got to go back and check again. He got knocked out by Gabe Rosado when they fought the first time, so I think they talking about the rematch. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Charles D said barely beat Figueroa. Yeah, anybody would barely beat Figueroa. Man, Figueroa is the fucking heartbreaker, man, for real. That's a goddamn killer in that ring, man. He big, strong, durable. He probably got one of the best chins in boxing. Yeah, I know he barely beat him. Anybody would barely beat him. Napoleon said his ammo overrated. I think he kind of overrated, bro. His that fight he had against River Wilson Bent, like my man Joseph Brown said, he kept on telegraphing that left hand and shit. Wasn't a lot of lead left hands. He didn't even get the jab really established the way I wanted him to. He kept on standing directly in front of the guy, no angle. Only thing I kept on hearing was Coach Rolando from Beat Down Boxing in Temple. They actually had to shut the gym down after COVID. I guess COVID fucked them out their business. But all I hear is him saying a little bit more angle, a little more angle. Yeah, you need more angle, man. How you just gonna come straight in the front door on this man every single time? And it was times where he had River Wilson Bent getting some confidence. So I think Ammo Williams is a little overrated. That felt like an expose. Charles D said, "Cool boy ain't finna fight and knew it how he fought Figueroa. Why not? You got a short fighter, and you ain't gonna go out there and outbox him on the outside. And plus, like I said earlier, I done already seen a Nui get outboxed in the amateurs by Yosvani Vesha from Cuba. He a southpaw and Cool Boy Steph is an orthodox. That's the only difference. This man got out there and boxed and turned and used angles on the Nui, and he beat him twice. One time he beat the brakes off of him, and then the second time he just got a solid decision win. But yeah, Cool Boy can use that same style. Go out there and fight the man on the outside. Why not? And guess what? The new ain't got nowhere near the type of pressure as Figueroa do. Yeah. Joseph Brown said Fundora got caught because he was sloppy and used poor technique on the uppercut. Got timed by Mendoza. Excellent shot. Beautiful finish. Okay, I got to go back and check it again because if he threw an uppercut from too far away, we already know what counter the uppercut is, the left hook. So that's just a perfectly placed shot by Mendoza. It looked like a counter left hook when I seen it. So it make even more sense if you felt like he threw an uppercut from too far away or had bad technique with the uppercut and he got caught with a counter left hook. So yeah, that makes sense, bro. That definitely makes sense. Uh Charles D said want to place a bet. What we betting on? So we gonna what we betting on? Cause you saying that he not gonna fight a Nui the way he fought Figueroa. So that's what we betting on. You saying what you saying? Because I'm saying that he gonna get out there and box him on the outside. That's the bet that you want to make? Or you talking about you want to bet who gonna win the fight? If you want to bet who gonna win the fight, they got Cool Boy Steph as a 2-1 underdog on the betting site. So why the fuck would I bet you when I can go get 2-1 odds on my money? Make that make sense. Hey, I ain't in the dick swinging contest when it comes to my money, nigga. I'm gonna go where the odds at all day long. He said we can bet straight up. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck I'm gonna bet you for when I'm gonna go get 2-1 odds on Bovada or Bet US where I'm at? They got a Nui at minus 275, and they got Cool Boy Steph at plus 200. Why would I bet you and get 1-1 odds when I can get 2-1 odds? Like I said, I ain't into a dick swinging contest when it comes to my money. I'm gonna go where the most money is. Don't that make sense? Big Boys Boxing said the new is only 1 inch shorter and 3 inch reach advantage for Cool Boy. I'm worried Cool Boy may be drained at 122 now, and the new is way more explosive. Great fight though. I mean, anything can happen. This is boxing. You know what I'm saying? But I think that I got a strong case for Cool Boy Steph to go out here and win this fight. And plus, they got him as the underdog and all that kind of shit. So they let me know that's the way they feel the public is viewing the fight. And most people that are here talking about this fight, they seem to think Anu is gonna win this fight. I think this is a great spot for Cool Boy Steph to go out here and win this. I got the naturally bigger man. I think he is at least just. I think he's more athletic than Anui. Anui kind of stiff with his stance and shit. He keep his head on the line. He don't even get his head off the line. Like man, people like this is my question. This is my question. When did he turn into a bad motherfucker? Like untouchable. Like in the amateurs, he was good. He was a 4 on my scale, but it ain't like he was a 5. The man was 75-6. He fought in the AIBA World Championships, but he never won anything. And now all of a sudden he turned pro and he beat people like Jason Maloney or whatever the fuck his name is. He beat Emmanuel Rodriguez. He beat all of these dudes, and all of a sudden he turned into some kind of unbeatable motherfucker. Like, nah, that shit don't make sense to me. I think it's a little bit of hype in there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little bit of hype in there. Even though I think he's a good fighter. I just think he's not as good as what people think he is. But we gonna see though, man.
Haplo, salute, fam.
Uh Charles D said I was talking to Rod as the champ with your dumb ass. All right, man, my bad. I thought you were talking to me. I'm gonna go get them odds. Cause I was thinking to myself, didn't this man earlier say he wanted to go get some odds? He wanted to go get that Zali Zane shit, 10-1 odds and all that. I'm like, God damn, the man don't understand. I want to get them odds. Salute the haplotype, the historian in the building. What's going down? Just to let you know, on the weekend of the 22nd, we're gonna have the first week of the new season 16, Sweet 16 on the channel, Ross. I would like for you to be there, sir. You know what I'm saying? Charles D said, no one's unbeatable. Nah, ain't nobody unbeatable, man. I'm just trying to understand when did Anui turn into this mythological motherfucker? Like they talk like he a bona fide five. They talk like he winning everything, like he a Usyk or something. Like he winning at the AIBAs. He winning at all kind of European, not the games. He winning at uh the Asian games and all this shit, and he winning at the Olympics and all of that. Like they talking like he just running through everything, like he Alexander Usyk. When the fuck he turning to Usyk? I don't think he Usyk, y'all. We gonna see. But I will say this though, if he go out there and handle his business, I'm gonna give him his props. I ain't no sore loser, I ain't no hater, but I just don't see it. Joseph Brown said Joyce versus Zane. Can't wait for that fight. Yeah, that's gonna be a great fight, bro. I can't wait for it as well. I don't know exactly how long it's been since Joe Joyce fought against Joseph Parker, so I don't know what kind of activity level. But I know Zane, he ain't fought that long ago against Ergovich, maybe 6 months ago or something like that. Both fighters are older fighters. They close to 40, both of them. So that probably even having a little extra time, like maybe they fought 7 months ago or maybe 8 months ago. That might even serve them well since they older fighters. But I'm expecting a great fight, man. You already know how Joe Joyce fight. He gonna come to the guy. Zane got something to meet him with because Zane hit hard as a motherfucker. They don't call him the Big Bang for no reason, like Big Boys Boxing be saying. So yeah, that's gonna be a great fight, bro. I can't wait to watch that shit. Big Boys Boxing said I'm gonna jump in for another season. See y'all there on the 22nd. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's the exact energy that I like. We will see you on the 22nd. And I just gotta say, don't take this ass whooping personally. And that's all I got for you because I'm coming back on a mission. All right, they saying what's up to Haplotype. He ain't respond to what I said. Hopefully get up in there, man. It's easy, bro. I'm gonna say it one more time. All you gotta do is go to the community section. Let me go over there real quick. Go to the community section. Boom. Scroll down to where you see the picks. Marlo gonna post some shit like season 15, week 12 fight schedule. You go down, you scroll down, you see all the fights that you gonna pick. Go down to the comment section and make your pick. And let's say you take Takuma Inui over Laborio Solis. You take Takuma Inui by decision. Put Inui and then put decision. Either split decision or majority decision, so you have action at the bonus. And if you want to pick a knockout, like Kenshiro Taraji over Anthony Alasquaga, which was a pick that I got, KO9, got that bonus. As a matter of fact, that bonus is why the short team beat the tall team, too. I forgot to say that. We beat them by 5. So without this bonus, we would have lost by 2. That's why Trey X was the MVP. But you would take Taraji and then put KO9. And that's all you got to do, bro. Do that for all the fights, and you're going to be up in there. I'm going to get your picks to Chan Ross. Don't even worry about it. Big Boys Box said Joyce fought Parker in September. He fought him in September, so about 7 months ago. So that's what I was thinking about, something like that. What about Joe Joyce versus not Joyce, but what about Zane versus Ergovich? When did they fight? I haven't checked the box rec and stuff yet. But yeah, that's gonna be a great fight though, man. I probably have to lean toward Joyce. Like Joyce the Juggernaut, he's not an easy person to beat. And I just seen him take so many people's hearts, like in the amateurs and shit like that, and the pros. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I won't be surprised if Zane catching with some because Zane got a whole bunch of gold medals himself. Haplotype said, tomorrow I'm going to sit down and join that league Trey. I'm down to give it a try. Hey man, let me say this though. It be several people that I be fucking with them and slanging stones at them and challenging them to get in. And a lot of the time they impress themselves and go out there and do a lot better than they anticipated. Uh King of Kings boxing with his mark ass. He got it done and won first place last season. Beat me with my weak ass. And then Joseph Brown just got third place. I begged him to get in there. Begged for an ass whooping. Ain't that a bitch? I begged for an ass whooping. Napoleon whooped my ass too after I begged him to get in there. He got third. DeCane, I begged for an ass whooping from him. He got second over. Say I be begging for them ass whoopers, man. I be coming up in there talking like a big dog. Row, row, like a big dog. Then I leave that bitch talking about, because I just got my ass toe off the bone fucking with these niggas. I need to stop doing that shit. Taking them ass whooping like that. I'm gonna come back with something though, because OG Ernest Davis, he said that he wanted me to handle that business for him. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I see my boy Joseph Brown down there laughing. Hey man, don't be doing that shit no more, Joseph Brown. But he said he ain't coming back next season though, man. That shit made me kind of sad. I was like, damn, man. Every time the motherfucker come in there and do good, they don't want to come back except for Napoleon. I look forward to having a season where I got Joseph Brown and I got the Kane up in there. That'll be good. That'll be real fun. Uh Big Boys Boxing said you're looking at some odds for Joyce versus Zane. Zane paying 7-1. Yeah, when I was saying what I was saying, I was thinking minus 1,400 for Joyce. You know what I'm saying? So plus 700 for Zane. That makes sense. Haplotype said, "Oh, there's Rod. Yeah, Rod is the champ in there." La La D said, "Wow, 7-1. Yeah, plus 700. Yeah." La La D talking about Trez get used to him. Hey, all you hear me doing is being a good sport. Like one thing about it, I love to win. I hate to lose, but can't nobody say I'm a bad sport. I always give people their credit when they win. But best believe I got something cooking and baking for these motherfuckers. You think I'm about to lay down and just let a motherfucker beat me? Y'all crazy as a motherfucker. I'm about to come in there kicking all kind of ass next season. Big Boys Boxing says Zayn versus Ergovich was late August. So late August, and we got September. That's around the same time, 7-8 months. That's about what I was thinking too. So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, both of them are older type of fighters, 37, 38 type motherfuckers. So that might be good for them. Them motherfuckers my age. Um, okay, talking to what'd you say, and me? What you talking about? Like you gonna come in there and whoop me? I have to see that shit to believe it, man. I don't think you got a snowball chance in hell. I think the real matchup is La D versus MZ Talk Boxing next season. Let's see who's gonna win out of them. La D versus MZ Talks Boxing. Well, shit, what you want to do, man? We done been on for a little while, like an hour and 45 minutes almost, or something like that. You want to go ahead and shut it down?
Yeah, we should now.
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down and get on up out of here, y'all. Shit, we ain't really got much this weekend. The one fight that we got is gonna be in the UK, and we ain't gonna be able to call that. So y'all definitely will see us back at least on Monday if we don't do a live stream before then. And I haven't heard nobody complain about my audio, so it seemed like my audio was holding up. So we might do a live stream before then. But we definitely gonna be coming back Monday, and we definitely gonna be calling the fight on the 22nd, the big fight pay-per-view, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. But I ain't gonna talk y'all to death, man. Salute to everybody. Much love to you.
Man, y'all already know. It's always fun. I mean, I have the link up there. Y'all supposed to get on, and chop it up with us though. But it's all good. We catch y'all in the next one. Man, it's always fun chopping it up with y'all, man, sharing y'all opinion. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Till next time. Don't forget to tell them haters and trolls. The fuck out my gym.
You heard them.
Peace.
Gee.